What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I cannot believe I'm already making 3-month baby update, 3 months postpartum. That's just insane. Like, I already have a 3-month-old. 3 months old. I guess it's like through like the 4th trimester, I guess they call it. Something like that. So, whatever. But I have a 3-month-old. Like, where did time go? What the heck happened? But here we are, and I'm ready to give you guys an update on how month 3 went. As you guys are watching this, we're either in San Antonio or still driving, so eek! Follow my social media to see where we're at. But if you guys want to know what happened during month 3, then go ahead and just keep on watching. I always feel like I'm like not gonna have a lot to say one of these months. I'm like, man, like how am I gonna do an update? Like, what if I don't have a lot to say? Like, not a lot changes. But man, like, there's just always something. Like, I feel like the list is so long. So anyway, so this month I dealt with a lot of still like the mental things. I'm still catching a grip of how to deal with these things, and I don't have like postpartum depression or anything like that. Like, I don't need help. It's things that I'm working like through myself with. Like, if you have that, then definitely seek help. But I guess you can call it maybe more of like a baby blues, if you want to say that. I don't even know if I would call it that. I would just say that I'm going through a transition in life, and I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with certain things that I am going through this month. Like, it's not like that it lasted the whole month, because I definitely don't let these things like last the whole month. I'm just write them down as it comes, and like as that day brings something, I write it down, so I want you guys to know that like this didn't last like the whole month. Like, I dealt with it and I figured it out, and I still deal with these things on a daily basis. But one thing that I found that was kind of hard is like comparing yourself to other moms, and comparing like a 2-week-old is born and they're already rolling over, flipping back and forth, smiling, doing all these things, and my child isn't doing that. Like, yeah, she's smiling and stuff, but she doesn't like to roll over. She doesn't like to be on her stomach. And I do tummy time with her and things like that. But I found myself comparing with other moms, and like, cause you know, like, you want to shout from the rooftop when you're like your kid does things, and you want to share with the world when your kid, you know, rolls over, their first smile, their first giggle, their first word. You want to you know, just share it with everybody. And I know I do that too, and want to remind you guys, when I'm sharing these things, I'm not trying to be like, my kid's doing this, what's yours doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever want to come across that way. I want to like share these things with you so that you can know, like, hey, like, we can like, yeah, mine's doing that too, or maybe yours is doing something different. Yours already flipping back and forth, rolling all over the bed at 2 months old. Like, who knows? But I don't ever want it to come across that way, that I am like, look at my kid, you know, that kind of thing. So I found myself kind of like comparing my parenting and her and things like that. Like, why aren't you rolling over? Why aren't you doing this? You know, when it really doesn't matter. Like, a baby's gonna do it on their own time. A baby's gonna do it when they want to do it. And like, she rolls side to side, like things like that. But knowing like she's gonna do these things when, you know, she wants to. That's just the moral of the story. Like, she's gonna do them when she wants to. So that's that. But then also that like comes along with that, like, I still deal with this. It's just like mom guilt, and I think that's never gonna go away, but it definitely came a lot this month. Just simple like me filming this video, like, because I just went and worked out this morning, then got ready, and then now filming this video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have not spent enough time with her, because I'm with her like 24/7, you know what I mean? So I'm like, she's gonna forget about me. Like, oh my gosh, like, I need to go pay attention to her. Like, you completely feel bad about it, when really like she's having a great time with her dad, like talking to herself, like doing her own thing on her mat. Like, I go over and say hi to her, and she's just like, whatever, and I'm like, hi, I'm here, you know what I mean? So like, that mom guilt is definitely setting in about things like the dumbest things. Like, I have to be able to like, you know, do the things I want to in life, that, you know, I have to remind myself that it's going to benefit her. I'm doing this for her, and I'm doing it for myself at the same time, and it's going to make our relationship that much better when I am able to focus on myself and provide for her. So I can't feel bad about if somebody's babysitting her, or just all the million things that come with being a mom. So this month I'm really trying to get a hang of that. Mom guilt does come, and stop comparing myself to what other babies are doing, other moms. Like, I'm so happy for, you know, all the people who their kid's rolling over at 2 weeks old or things like that, and they deserve to shout it out like to the whole entire world. Like they definitely do. Like that's my own problem for comparing and worrying and like, why are you doing this, and being like, oh my gosh, like is something wrong with her, like when nothing's wrong with her. So those are the kind of things that I dealt with this month, like mentally. And also this month my milk supply is kind of going like that, so I'm really trying to figure out how to get it back up, because one day, so she's finally taking a bottle, like hallelujah, she's taking a bottle. She's the type of baby, she either wants a boob or she wants a bottle. So I've been transitioning to just pretty much the bottle during the day and nursing at night. But we did a full day of a bottle one day because I was like, we gotta get her to like this, and so she finally took it. But I was pumping and I was realizing like she's not getting the amount that I think she's getting. So it made me realize that like it's like going down, because at her 2-month appointment when she had her shots, her weight's going up, but according to the dumb charts, I'm sorry, but the dumb charts, she's like decreasing. She's like in the 18th percentile, but her weight is going up. So it's not that like she's not gaining weight, because she is, but like I try not to like listen to those charts and just listen to my baby. When she's hungry, she's gonna eat. But I am noticing that my milk supply is going down, so I've been doing a few different things. If you guys have other suggestions, then definitely like hit me up. I'm going to do what I can and see what works, and I'm definitely going to share with you guys, because I know a lot of moms struggle with getting their milk supply up. I am taking a supplement right now, doing lactation cookies, lactation whatever, like everything I feel like. But that's what went on with me during month 3, so let's get to the baby. Okay, so for the little nugget, she had her shots. The vaccines I don't really want to talk about, because I'm 50-50 about them. I don't judge people who do them. I don't judge people who don't do them. I did give her first round to her. I don't know what I'll do from here, but I am doing my own research and those kinds of things. So she did fine with them, completely fine. I mean, she definitely screamed. That day, my husband had to fly to San Antonio for an interview, so I had her throughout the night, and she was definitely fussy, more tired than normal. She normally likes bath time and absolutely hated it that night. That was a long night for me by myself, to say the least. So we did her shots this month, sleeping more, like 5 to 7 hours. She slept through one night this week actually, so that was kind of sweet. I like woke up and I'm like, are you alive? Are you still breathing over there? Like I could not believe it. Like it's 6 a.m. and you didn't wake up at 3. So I was like really stoked about that. Are doing her naps in her crib now, but she's kind of catching on, and so she's kind of waking up now when I put her in her crib and things like that. So that's still transitioning for us and figuring that out. She would rather sleep in her swing or just sleep like anywhere around sound. So I'm thinking of getting one of those like white noise machines and sticking it in her room and seeing if that helps at all. You pretty much like go by the schedule, you know, of eat, play, sleep, eat, play, sleep, eat, play, sleep. Yeah, so we're really just trying to thrive off of that eat, play, sleep. So then she eats like 3 ounces she's eating about now, and then let her play for a little bit, and then she gets tired and I try to put her down, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I try to go by it, but you know what? She has a mind of her own. She's gonna do what the heck she wants. Another thing, her hands are constantly in her mouth. Like I swear she's like a drool queen now. Like, cause I looked it up, I was like, why is she drooling? There's no way she's getting teeth. And I just read that it can start activating like that to like start happening when they're putting their hands in their mouth and like things like that. So she's like a drool queen, like she's a mess all the time. She loves staring at her hands. She's starting to grab our faces in her hands, and she just loves grabbing anything right now, like her mobile and all that kind of stuff. Just awake a lot more during the day, so it is definitely hard to get things done, and that's why I'm filming this like today while my husband can watch her, and plus we'll be traveling. For the first time, I went to the gym. I think this happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I went to the gym and I handed her to my husband, and she just started bawling. So we have a little separation anxiety starting, and It was so hard for me to walk out that door. Like, I wanted to cry when I got to the car, but I was like, you know what, pull it together. Like, she's fine, she's safe, she's good. She's probably already calmed down at this point. So that was really hard for me to see for the first time, for her being like, where are you going? What are you doing? Like, stay here. So that was a little rough for me, to say the least. Also, this month, so she has a little dimple on her back, like lower back, and my husband, I guess, has the same dimple. So, but they require to have an ultrasound on it every on dimples. They just do. So we had an ultrasound for her to get that done, and thankfully it came back that everything was normal. I guess that sometimes the umbilical cord can still be wrapped around or something, so it can require surgery because it can affect like their leg growth, their head, they're just like so many things, like walking and stuff like that. So I felt really peaceful about it, so I just knew like everything was going to be fine. So she did have that, and it came back normal, so oh, I was so happy. She's also starting to copy. It's the cutest thing. Like, she's copying, like, if we go, like, she definitely tries to do it back, like, all the time. Like, or, like, I always go la 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 like that to her because she loves it. And I saw her yesterday sticking her tongue like that, like, trying to figure it out. And I was like, "Duh, you're adorable." Like, I could not. Like, it was so cute. It was so cute. That is pretty much what has happened during month 3. I'm excited to share our journey with you guys heading to San Antonio. I'm definitely going to be filming as much as I can, showing you how I pack with a newborn and stuff like that. So we're already starting that process, and today we got a lot to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on going. But anyways, guys, I love you so much, and I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And if you have not already, make sure you subscribe. Also, give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to follow my social media, because I could be in San Antonio, I could be in Timbuktu, I could be in China, I don't know. You gotta, you know, go there to find out where I am. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.